Hey, this is Avril Lavigne talking with Rob on Front Row Live.
Congratulations with We Are Warriors. I loved how you gave Warrior a new life with this re-recording, and at the same time, you're able to help Project Hope by raising funds for them. Can you tell me a little bit about like what really stemmed this relationship between you and them?
With Project Hope, I wanted to partner with them because they were like some of the first ones on the ground in China, like giving PPE. They're very hands-on with all of this, so they're able to supply protective medical gear, PPE around the world to medical workers. So I partnered with them. So I took my song Warrior, re-recorded it, changed it to We Are Warriors. In dedication to our frontline workers right now. My tour got canceled and I was at home and I was like, what can I do to give back? So everyone's being referred to as like warriors right now. So I re-recorded the song for them in honor of them and just put together a music video using a lot of using current footage of what's going on in the world right now. And I shot my parts in the backyard on an iPhone. And our whole world, everything is like so has been turned upside down and it's like changing right now. So for me, with having my tour get canceled, I've kind of taken to my social media and like trying to figure out how to stay connected with everybody and like use music to like bring hope and encouragement, give comfort. We're in like such a crazy time right now where we all really need to just like stick together, support each other, lift each other up.
Right. No, I agree with you. And speaking of changes, when you went back into the studio to re-record this new version, the original version was already very personal to you. As you were recording this new version for a new reason, new meaning, did you feel like your emotions also changed along with it?
I found it quite emotional actually. When I was recording We Are Warriors, I was thinking about all the medical workers in the hospital and like what they're going through. My heart was with them while I was performing it, and it was intense. And the song has been able to evolve for me with writing Warrior. I wrote it going through my Lyme disease battle a few years
Mm.
ago, and so it's been cool to like take it and give it new life, and for it to have like take on a whole new meaning and message right now.
Right. So, it's amazing that this is such an empowering song, but at the same time, it's you um, opening up a little bit more to your fans and getting more vulnerable than ever before. When you first started writing Warrior with Travis Clark, like, do you remember like what kind of kickstarted the song? Was it like a specific lyric or like a specific like melody?
What started the song? I remember being in LA and it was like the day the Super Bowl was playing, and I was in Los Angeles with my mom, and it feels like probably 4 years ago. And what I was going through in my life was the hardest thing I'd ever gone through. And I just remember saying out loud, like, I was like, oh my God, like, I'm such a warrior right now. And then instantly I was like, this is a song. And so I took the song and the concept and I came up with it and wrote, I'm a warrior. I'll fight for my life like a soldier all through the night. I won't give up. I will survive. I'm a warrior. And then later on, I had Travis and Chad Kruger help me out with like bringing it all to life and finish wrapping it, writing it, and it's a very personal song and a song that I find strength in. And so when I did my tour, the Head Above Water tour, even though this song wasn't a single before, this was a song that I performed on stage, and it felt really powerful when I performed it, and I always felt like a song that the fans really connected to.
Yeah.
Um, so you know, that's life, you know, like we go through hard things and it's like never perfect and it's not going to always be easy. And like different people go through different circumstances to different extremes. And I think like with Warrior, my song, We Are Warriors, it's like a constant reminder of just like keeping your head high, like finding your inner strength, channeling your inner warrior and not giving up and just like no matter what it is that you're going through in life that's hard, difficult, whether it's like a health crisis, a pandemic, a relationship situation, or you're trying to figure out your life or your career or whatever. I think, you know, I find myself in my life constantly fighting to like achieve things.
Right. Now I wanna throw it back a couple years, and you got to team up with some friends of mine, One OK Rock, for their Japanese version of an album called Ambitious. Can you talk to me about that creative process between you and them? Like, first of all, I loved how your vocals and Taka's vocals just went together. But how did you kind of connect with them for that song in particular?
I love One OK Rock. They're, for those of you guys who don't know, they're this awesome, huge rock Japanese band. They come over here to North America and they've done tours here. I met them in Japan. I've spent a lot of time out there, and so Taka brought me a couple of different songs, like some options, and I connected with the song Listen. And then I took that and I just recorded my vocals and sent it into them. It was really fun to work with them, to collaborate.
That was awesome. I was caught by surprise on that one. So congratulations with that track. It was a cool one. Now you've also had cool opportunities with like writing sessions with various different co-writers that I'm a fan of their work, from Martin Johnson to even like it. A song didn't come out of it, but just the experience alone, Anthony Ranieri from Bayside. What do you get from these sessions when you collaborate with them? Like, what has you taken from those and brought it into your work when you're working on your own material?
It took me like 3 years to make my last album, and in between that, like I did those other collaborations. The guys and the bands came to me and like had offered to perform on their songs. Like I do it if I like the song and if I like the artist and like I connect with them musically.
Mm.
Um, I don't like to do a whole lot because like I want it to like be meaningful. So just like
Right.
along the way, like when there's different people that I collaborate with, that's always super fun. Um, and that's like a cool part about music. It's like with as far as like writing songs, like I write songs on my own. I also write songs with other people. Sometimes I start them
Mm.
on my own, bring people in later. Sometimes like we start sessions together. You were mentioning Travis Clark from We the Kings. He's been amazing because he's been an incredible friend. He's been somebody who's come into my life at like a time when I was going through what I was going through with my own health. We wrote Head Above Water together. That was a song that I had started that I wrote in bed a night that I like thought I was dying, and had this song and concept. And then Travis came over to my home, sat on the piano, and it was just like we wrote this. He helped me mold this and write this song and get this bring this idea to life. And like I love working with people like from other bands, like Travis from We the Kings, and
Mm.
he's so talented. And then Chad Kruger from Nickelback. It's cool when you work with like collab with different people with different styles too. They bring different elements to the table.